Hello, this is David. Uh, Today we'll be doing Lab 10 of 2020. We're going to be installing a terminal server web row server. On 10.2 it wanted us to install the web row, and I'm actually running mine on server 01. I've already installed the terminal server services. Now it wanted us to add the terminal service web row, so I went back into terminal server manager and scroll down to the terminal services, and you just click on add rows and services. I've done added this, but you just check this right here, the terminal web access. It's already installed, so we can just cancel out of that. Okay, since we've got that installed, let's go over here to server 2, and it wanted us to log on using an internet browser. So let me bring up the internet browser here, and we'll stop at trying to go to Microsoft. And to access it, you just use the server name, the server name, which is 2020server01.cosno.com/ts, and it'll ask you for a logon. And I'm going to log on, since we're on server 2. I'm going to log on as student 2, and then the password, and give it an OK. Let's see if it's connecting. Looks like it is, and it wanted us to click on the remote desktop. So let's click on the remote desktop, and we'll give it a connect here. And have to key the right password in here. See if we can get connected. It looks like it's connecting. As you can see up here, it's giving us the display of a server1.cosno.com. It looks like it's preparing the desktop, and we've got it here. So let me log this one off. Let's see what this one does. Like this is the one. This is the one it wanted us to connect to in 10.3, and we wanted to connect to 2020 server 01 .cosno. If I spell it right there, .com. In the server, and we want to go 800, and we want to go into options here. Sound, it wanted to say do not play, and on the performance it wanted to go into LAN. Yeah, now let's connect here again. Okay, let's see. Take that TS out. Now give it a connect. Now it's going to let us log on. Let's give it the password. If I spell it right again, D. You see it connecting. Prepare the desktop. And here we are. We've got our connection. Let's go down here. And that's it. Oops, that's too forward, didn't it? This is the one we want. And we want to log off and listen. Our terminal server. Okay, we're on the 10.4 part of the lab assignment, and it wanted us to add us a remote app, so we went to Admin Tool, Terminal Server, Remote App Manager. We want to give it a continue on the permission. We're logged on as student 1. You're on server 1. And it's eventually going to pop up here. Okay. It wanted us to terminal server settings. We've already went in and added server manager, system information in WordPad. Terminal server settings. This is where we checked the show a remote desktop connection in this terminal server in the terminal server web access, and this was unchecked, and we actually had to check it before it would show up. So we'll close this out and close this. And if you add a remote program, it brings up a wizard, and you can just check the ones that you want. So I've done got these already configured, so let's close this out. Go over here, load up, and if we go back over here, as you could see before, we've already showed those, but I'll show them again here. And we want to log on as student 2. And as you see here, we added the remote desktop, and then the next part of the lab, we want us to add the WordPad system information and server manager, and we've already done that. So over here, it wanted us to click on WordPad, and we're going to connect to it, and it requires a password. As soon as WordPad comes up, it wanted us to go to the server 2 WordPad and see if we could find a difference in them. And I've earlier done this, and I could not find a difference. The only difference I could find is when I went to the file and save as. I could see the C drive and the other drives on server 1, and when I went to the WordPad on server 02 that I'd opened, it actually just showed me the server 2 files. Okay, it's opened the WordPad on server 01 through the terminal server, and if I do a save as here, you can see an extra drive when I go to my computer, but you see this data drive, drive X. Let me close this out, and I'll run a WordPad on server 02. You can tell, you can't hardly see any difference in the two. Only difference I could tell is when I've done a save as. Go to my computer. You don't see the drive X, it's not on server 2, but that drive X is on server 1. That concludes this tutorial. Thank you.